Let's see. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fifth and final little sneak peek that we are having for the Honeydew Stamps Holiday Cheer release. The release goes live on October 26th, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to kind of pop in. I want to say welcome to everybody coming in. Make sure you leave a comment over in the chat because that is how we randomly giveaway winners. And I would love to see where everybody's coming in from. Let's see here. And then welcome to everybody that watches this on a replay. Let's see here. And if somebody, let's see, I see a few people popping in. And then if somebody could give me a thumbs up or something and let me know that the sound is good and the picture is good, then we can go ahead and get started. Hello, Marie. Hello. Let's see. Let's see here. Hello, Tanya. All is good. We got cool. Okay, well, I'm going to start out with doing our typical little normal review in case there are some that are joining us that haven't caught our sneak peek so far. Hello, let's see, is it Trissa and Deanna? Hello. Okay, so this was sneak peek number 1. So this was the really cool layering Christmas tree, all the really cool little gifts and accessories, and our Merry buzzword. And we did several layering trees. Lots of fun there. And then you can see we have a really cool wood grain and wood plank coming to you. Let's see here. Next up was our really cool live stream that we did with the Snow Globe Shaker card builder. Super fun, and I used the Woodland Animals stamp set. You can see the dies for the Snow Globe here, our sweet little critters that we have in our Woodland Animal set, and then we have some really cool layering trees that are going to be great to set the scene for all of your little woodland creatures. And then number 3 was our Santa's Village stamp set. You can see Mrs. Claus here, a bunch of cute little elves. There's little houses, everything that you need to build the perfect and cutest little Santa's Village. There's also a toy shop builder and a great buzzword. This is joy, so perfect for the holidays. And this is my live stream card that I made that day. That live, just clean, simple, really easy with cute little Santa there and a couple of trees, and have a holly jolly Christmas. And then on Tuesday on Facebook and Instagram, I shared how to build the lantern die set builder. That's a tongue twister. But I created this lantern card with that lantern die set, and I made it into a card, a shaped card, just by adding a hinge to my back piece here. Used all the pieces for that little lantern, and then I actually used for all the florals and the candle, I used last year's winter bouquet die set. So that winter bouquet die set has all the florals plus the candle in it, and it just is the perfect addition to the lantern. Perfect. Okay, so that is all of our past little sneak peek pictures, and then we're going to get into today's newbies. Okay, so we have some great florals. You can see some little sprigs here and berries, pine sprays, and I guess you could color this as roses or anything just about. And we have some great poinsettias. So this is a really, really large stamp set called Pretty Poinsettias. And it's another one of our really cool florals that was drawn by Emily Midget, who is a great artist and one of our design team members. So this stamp set is 6x8, so you're only seeing a small little portion of that. And then we have a great stamp and coordinating die set. This one is so cool, and you guys, you're gonna want this one for all year long because it's called No Peeking, but it builds the perfect little bows and almost makes your cards look like gift wrap. So cute to tuck a little gift card, a birthday message, some cash for a birthday. Anyway, that one's gonna be, I really like that one. And then we have some country Christmas details and stamps here. You can see the little cookies. There are some orange slices, little pine cone things. And so this is going to make a really fun country Christmas. And then there's some florals and things that go along with this as well. Okay, so for today's card, hello in Scotland. Let's see, Carla loves the bows. Carla, that bow set, that's one that's just really cool to have in your stash because it is quick and easy to create with. You can make the whole front of your card look like a gift. And you can just use it all year long for anything, for congratulations, for weddings, for birthdays, of course for Christmas. So it's just a really cool one. Okay, let's see here. Hello, everybody's still coming in. Hello, Carla in Florida. Little Lane Crafts in Scotland. Hello, Karen from Colorado. All right, so today I'm going to create a card with the Pretty Poinsettias. And I'm just going to use just a couple of the poinsettias from that set. So this is, I don't even believe this is the largest one, but you can see I have gold heat embossed, or I've heat embossed with gold embossing powder on red cardstock. And you can see all the fun details and glimmer and shimmer of that embossing powder. So I'm going to use this poinsettia, and then I have, and these I've already been curling up. I'm going to play with and curl up. These are holly leaves and berries. You can see I've done that on green. I've done some of the poinsettia leaves on a different color green and done all the heat embossing in gold. Let's see here. And then this poinsettia is actually the same one as this one. So I have stamped it and heat embossed this one twice. But I wanted a little added dimension. And so what I did was I cut out the fussy cut around just the center portion of this poinsettia. And I'm going to use the part that I cut to pop up and give my die cut some dimension. So that's why that looks like that. Let's see here. I have one more little sneak peek for you. And I'm going to hold it up with my card base so you can see it. But it is one of our new cover plates. And so this is just one piece of a plaid. Now you can use it obviously like I am by myself or by itself today, but there's also a layering piece that is actually the back, what goes behind this piece. They're really cool, layered together, perfect for Christmas, perfect for holidays. Also, I think this would be a really cool masculine touch for men's birthday cards. Obviously, you may not want to use gold glitter paper, but I thought this was really fun and sparkly for the holidays and to go with my pretty gold embossed poinsettias. And so, yes, and the size on this, you can see it's large. It's 5x7, so it's an A7 size card. And I think this size is so cool for the holidays. Sometimes we want our holiday cards to be a little more substantial, a little more, fun and put together. so people can display and, love their little holiday card. So I think that's a fun size. Now I show you in the sneak peek video that you'll see here in a few days with this die, an easy way to trim it down to an A2 size. So if you like to make A2 or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cards, I have a really easy way to use these layering cover plates and then cut it down to that size. So you get all the lines straight and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Martina, hello, hello. Yes, it's going to look so cool. Okay, so I am just going to, let's set my poinsettias aside first. I have just a navy 5 by 7 inch card base, and I'm going to start out just by adhering my gold plaid and getting it down nicely. Make sure that my glue, and I'm just going to run a very fine bead of this liquid adhesive on the larger stripes, just so everything can get stuck down. And then I'll start working on my poinsettias and my leaves. And I'll show you, I left a few of those to curl up to give those some dimension, and I'll show you how easy and how fun it is to do that. All you need is some kind of little soft pad and like a ball stylus. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to very carefully line this up. And then I've got just a minute to kind of zhuzh it around just a little bit and make sure that that plaid is lined up nicely there and goes all the way to the edges. Just like so. And if anybody is wondering, you may not be, but this glitter paper is the Tonic glitter paper, and it is available in the Honeybee Stamp Store as well. But there's a whole bunch of really cool glitters and metallics and foiled paper and really, really cool stuff. And as you can see here, it really die cuts really nicely. This glitter paper too, I love for our buzzword sentiments, those really nice scripty dies. This glitter paper is awesome for that. Okay. So I'm going to get started in here and fussing and kind of messing around with my poinsettia. And I don't know if you guys remember these from when we used to do little pokey tools and brads and all of that fun stuff way back in my scrapbooking days. But I, of course, hold on to everything. And then I've got my little ball stylus. And this is how easy it is to give your leaves and your petals a little bit of dimension and have them look really cool. So flip it over, and then that is going to be, curled up and have some dimension like a real leaf. So I've got those 2 leaves already done. I did my holly leaves, and now I can very carefully do my petals on my poinsettias. Just work my way around. Super easy. And you get them kind of going the direction you want them to go. And then if I flip this over and I run it in the center, it really makes those petals look like a poinsettia to where they're kind of raised up and then they droop down on the ends. So you can see how neat that is going to look on my card. So I'm going to set that one aside, and then I'm going to do this one just a little bit right along those outside petals. There we go. And for those of you that are just popping in, the poinsettias that I have here, it's actually the same stamp. So this piece right here on the inside of this big poinsettia is the same one as this one. I just fussy cut right along the embossing powder because I wanted that added dimension of the layers. Let's do this. Let's really get those petals going there. Okay. Now I can start playing around and adhering everything to my card base. I'm going to add some liquid adhesive on this one and get this one stuck down really nicely like so. And you can see, and I'll hold it up just in a second, where I have used that stylus on the underside of these petals to where it really gives them a lift. And that's without having to use any, foam dots or anything like that. And it really gives it a cool shape. Okay, now I'm going to take the one that I fussy cut out. It's just the center part of that flower. I just kind of strategically cut around those petals. And I did a little bit of ink blending on this one to darken it and richen it up. And you guys will never guess what color that is on the center part to richen it up. I'll see if anybody can guess what color I used. I used a Distress Oxide. Let's see here, and I know I want to turn this and give it some different shape. And I might want to let's pop him up a little bit. Let's see here. Let's use that right over that liquid adhesive. So for the color blending on my flower to really richen it up, I actually used black soot with a really light hand. But it stays the same color if you're really light with it, but it just really richens up that color. Okay, so you can see now I've got my layered poinsettia here that's actually the same stamp, same image, just clipped it apart. And now I can kind of start tucking in my leaves. Let's see here. I think I'm going to use a couple of foam dots right on the underside of these. And then I'm going to very gently kind of pull back and then set those in. Let's see. I know. Who was it that I think it was Amy Rysavvy that I saw her use black soot on something to richen up a color, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't have thought of that because you think of it getting way too dark, but if you're really light-handed and then on this red paper, it really richened up that red in the center, so it's really cool. Okay, I'm going to glue this one right down by the little berries there. Tuck, let's see, where do we want him? Kind of right over there, maybe. There we go. Okay, so now I've got all of my floral elements down. And if I tilt it in the light, you can really see the dimension on all those leaves and petals. And that's just simply using that mouse pad, this little push pad thing, and that stylus. Okay, now I have my sentiment, and this sentiment says peace on earth, and it is in the same pretty poinsettia stamp set as the beautiful florals. And I'm going to, let's see here, do I want to pop it up? Yeah, let's pop it up. That'll be pretty down there, and it'll kind of pop it up off of all of that glitter. Let's say you get a lot of dimension by curling the petals. Absolutely, Martina. And it gives it a totally different look than if you just use foam tape or foam dots, because it's really curling up those petals to where they look more natural instead of just flat. So yeah, it's a fun way to kind of use your supplies. Okay, so I've got my Peace on Earth there that I did with the same gold. And then to finish off my poinsettia, you know what I'm going to grab? I'm going to grab my gems, and these are from last year's holiday tradition adhesive gems, and there is a really pretty gold in this. So I'm going to cover all those little, I guess that would be the center. It's not really the berries, it's the center of the poinsettia. I'm going to use all my little gold gems here to decorate the center of the flower. And then that's really, there's so much glitter and embossing powder and things like that. I really don't need any more sparkle on, around the edges or anything like that. So I'm gonna get all these set in there, right in those circles. Got a couple more. And there we go. Okay, so let me hold this. Let's see, I like the glue holder too. I think they sell it. Yes, the glue holder. I'll show you in just a second. You can see how cute all those little gold gems look in the center of that poinsettia. So pretty. Okay, so the glue holder, yes. So this is our Honeybee Stamps Precision Tip Glue. And you can get both of these, the holder and the glue. I believe there's still a bundle where you can get both at honeybeestamps.com. But this little glue holder is made by a company named Make It by Marco. And they make these exclusively for Honeybee Stamps, this design. So with our little honeybee and the black and white stripe. And your glue just goes right down in there. You unscrew, the lid stays here, so there's no leak, no mess, and then you just put it right back when you're finished. Let's see, came in late was the plaid done. The plaid, let's see here, upstairs hobby room. The plaid is one of our new cover plates that's coming out in the holiday cheer release. There's actually 2 that you can either use by themselves, as I've done here, or you can layer the 2 together to create a really intricate plaid design. Let's see here. Thank you. About the gems. Yes, yes, yes. I love our adhesive gems. The glue stand. Yes, Miss Jackie. That's available at honeybeestamps.com. Let's see here. Finally getting to watch a live. Oh, Mellow Yellow. Very cool. I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm glad that you have the same addiction to Honeybee Stamps as I do. Let's see here. Okay, so that really, guys, that's all I have for you today. That was like a quickie, easy, the hardest, thing for me to do on this whole card was to get everything heat embossed. And stamped out. But I think if you did that and sat and did this, these would be really easy to mass produce to make several for holiday cards. And then this pretty poinsettia set, it has a lot of great holiday greetings with it as well. So not just peace on earth, but I like that with the poinsettia. Let's see here. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, so let's have a giveaway. Before we do that, though, I want to remind you of some dates. So I mentioned the other day that we are having a release party, and I said that we were doing it on Monday the 26th. We're actually going to do it the Sunday, so that's the 25th, and that will be over on Instagram and Facebook. Either one, you can catch it. And we have lots of giveaways. We go through the whole release. And so come join us for that. It's usually really fun. I have to talk really fast to get through it all, so sometimes it's a little comical. So that is on Sunday, the 25th. The release will go live in the Honeybee Stamps store at midnight, the 26th, after the release party-ish. And let's see here. And then we're going to be doing something a little bit different with this release. We're going to have a inspiration week, and that is when you'll see just tons and tons of videos and things, blog hop, lots of fun and prizes, and that is the first week of November. So let's see here. What time Sunday? Tanya. It will be our 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern time. Sunday evening. Let's see. Hey, Carrie Dottie. I'm so glad you're here for your first time. Oh, I'm so glad that you like the inspiration videos. So yes, they're the day one. No, you're talking about something else. But day one's like whole release showing everything from that day. That's live right now on YouTube. So let's see here. Okay, all right, let's have a giveaway, you guys. So let me scroll through the comments. Let's see here. Make sure this person is still here. Okay, Deanna Mulder, are you still here? Deanna Mulder. Mulder. Yay, Deanna, you're our winner. Okay, so what I need you to do, Miss Deanna, is make sure that you have an account set up at honeybeestamps.com. And if you will email Lisa at honeybeestamps.com and tell her that you were today's YouTube live stream winner, she's going to drop a $15 gift card right into your Honeybee Stamps account. So perfect timing with our release coming up. Congratulations, Miss Deanna. Let's see here. What is this? How is this peak number 5? Did I miss 2 through number 4? Maybe, Miss Mary. There is 2. Let's see here. 1 and 3. I think are on Instagram and Facebook, and then there are some here. You can always catch the replays for those over on Instagram and Facebook, and then you can catch the replays for the YouTube ones here on YouTube on the Honeybee Stamps channel. I hope that makes sense. Let's see here. Well, I get to go back and I saw it, but no. Okay, got you. Yes, if you go, Miss Mary, it's on. It's kind of confusing because Instagram, of course, changed everything. But as soon as you finish a live stream now, it will save it, but it's up there on IGTV. If you go to the Honeybee Stamps Instagram, let me see if I can show you. If you go to Honeybee Stamps Instagram and then push their IGTV, it will show up there. So if I search Honeybee right there, and then there's a little TV with little antennas right there. If you click that, and then if you scroll down, you'll find all of our sneak peeks and all kinds of little card videos and live streams on our IGTV channel. So there you go. I hope that helps. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Mary. Yep. So you can either catch it there on Instagram, on IGTV, or our Facebook page. Whatever's easiest for you. Let's see. Sure wish they would keep everything on one. I know. Never know where to find it. Exactly, Miss Kay. That's how we feel too. Every time I get that, and I do these little live streams, but I am so not a tech savvy person. And so every time they change something, I have to relearn it over again. All right, friends, congratulations, Miss Deanna. And don't forget our party on Sunday night. I'll put out a little reminder graphic about that on all of our social media to give you a reminder. And then hopefully Miss Melissa will give us a surprise and open up the shop, and this holiday cheer release will be available. Okay, you guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go play a board game with my kiddos and have a fun evening. And I will talk to you guys, I guess the next time is Sunday for our release party. I'll talk to you then. Have a good day and happy crafting, friends. Bye-bye.